You are now tuned in to the Humbly Spirited Truth Show. Hey guys, this is Humble Spirit, of course. Thank you all for joining me again. I appreciate it. Whether it's love, interests, whatever, I just appreciate you seeking to gain more knowledge. But as I said, thank you for joining me today. I just wanted to come really quick and talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine. I personally didn't really know much about him. I didn't really listen to any of his songs or music or anything like that. But it was interesting, I guess you could say, how I came across him. So, like I said, when I first heard of Tekashi 6ix9ine, it wasn't because of his music. It was because he was giving back. And basically all over the world. Right now, currently, I think he's still in jail, facing life. So, a lot of people know about him now, and a lot of people have at least heard his name. But like I said, I didn't know about his music or anything. I just kind of stumbled across him and, seeing what he was doing. Seeing that he was giving back to people. Now, I even came across him, a video of him asking other rappers, to challenge him, asking them to challenge him to give back to the people. Okay? And, when I really started paying more attention to this Tekashi 6ix9ine guy, I seen he gave back a lot. It wasn't just a one-time situation. He was walking down the street or something and he seen somebody and they needed something and, he went ahead and gave it to him or something. No, it wasn't that type of situation. I mean, that's how it went down, but it was more than once. So when I really, looked into it, I mean, I thought that was a very, very beautiful thing. And like I said, he would walk down the street, see someone in need, and always stop and give them some cash, even if it's more than one person, I seen this one video where I think he was leaving out of somewhere, and there was like two grandmas, and they both had their their grandkids with them, and I guess he only seen one of them at the time, and, he went ahead and asked her, was she okay, what's her situation, etc. Went ahead, handed her however much money. Then, it was kind of funny because the other lady, she looked at him and she was like, well, where's mine, like, I'm struggling too. And, he didn't deny her. He walked over to her and, handed her whatever she needed as well. So, when I was seeing all this, I really thought that this was a beautiful thing. And like I said, he challenged some rappers to, help as well. But, I mean, I don't know. Who did I see? I seen Floyd Mayweather, I think. Floyd Mayweather was like, yeah, I'll challenge you. I'm not a rapper or whatever, but I'll challenge you. I'll challenge you, whatever. And he just, helped like one person. I mean, that's all I seen. If anybody else has any information on that, let me know. But all I seen him help was one person. And the homeless guy was like, it's kind of funny because the homeless guy was like, he was just pulling up on me. But, Floyd like gave it to him, but he wasn't really like trying to touch him, wasn't really trying to hug him or anything like that, but that's the difference that I seen with Tekashi. He actually would hug the kids, would hug the parents, would show that love, give that love. He even went to a poor school in like another country and, told the teachers to make sure the kids get what they need, handed them however much money, and said, make sure they get what they need. All the while handing the kids money as well. You know what I mean? Now, as I continued to see him do these things, I started to notice he was the only one doing it. Like I said, there are celebrities that do it like what, once every year or something. And now that we're in the midst of the holidays and whatever, what's the next holiday? Christmas is coming up. So, this is the time where, since we're so controlled in society, this is the time where, the government says, this is when you can love. This is when you can give gifts to people. This is when you can give things to people around this time of the year. People will walk past other people laying on the street because they have nowhere to go. And because they're so weak from, no food. They will walk past them, ride past them in their fancy cars, whatever, every single day until it gets to the point where the government says, oh, now it's the season of giving. It's the time to love. Right? So yeah, you might see celebrities doing it around this time. There was what? Nicki Minaj, Michael Jordan, and whoever else was giving out turkeys for Thanksgiving. Yeah. I mean, I think a couple of years back, maybe Nicki Minaj for Christmas gave out like tennis shoes to her old neighborhood or something. I mean, yeah, that helps. You know what I mean? But clearly that's organized. Clearly, someone is telling you when you can do these things. Because it's around the same time that they're telling everybody else when they can do these things. So is it really truly, charity? Is it really truly love? But that's the difference that I seen in Tekashi. He wasn't, you could tell it wasn't organized. You can tell that, he really was there for like a video shoot, or he really was there to perform or something, and he himself wanted to walk around. He himself wanted to drive around and see what conditions the people are in the place that he's at. And that is true love. Okay? That is true love. Okay, so, anytime pretty much that Tekashi 6ix9ine was out and about, he gave to people. He gave to people. Celebrities just walk past people. I mean, if anything. I mean, there's like, that's the sleeping zombies for you. But, I mean, people will wait like 2 days for people, for celebrities to come out of a building for 2 seconds to see them, and they ignore them and get in the car and whatever. When Tekashi 6ix9ine is walking up to people like, what's your situation? Can I help you? You know what I mean? And he documented it, in my opinion, to show others what we're supposed to be doing out here. He's like, no matter if I'm a, famous figure or not. Give. This is what we're supposed to be doing. Not only showing us, the people, showing other celebrities, showing other famous people. And I truly feel like that is why he, was documenting it. Now, if we rewind for a second, I only heard about Tekashi 6ix9ine because they were saying at the time that he was, in and out of court, and eventually facing jail time. And, at that time, he was still out and, etc. and, still active out here. So as I looked into Tekashi 6ix9ine, I seen all the beauty that lies in his heart. All the love that lies within his heart. Okay? I like to actually look at the person themselves. Look at the person themselves. Strip them from all material things, all money, strip them from all the things that's going to make you judge them. Okay? I like to actually look at the person themselves, not the brand that Satan wants them to portray or that he builds around them. Okay? And I mean, that's what I did with Tekashi 6ix9ine. And he carries the love of all people in need in his heart. Okay? which is what we're supposed to be doing. Okay? Oh, and you better believe the elite do not like that. They do not. And I've told y'all this before. They don't like it. Why? Because the Most High says in Corinthians 1, in 1 Corinthians 16:14, let all your things be done with charity. Okay? The elite do not like that he has, has a heart for people in need. Because he's not going against the Most High. That's why they don't like it. 1 Corinthians 16:14 says, let all your things be done with charity. And what do you think he's doing? They want these celebrities, and they want everybody, period, but definitely the celebrities, because they are the influencers. They want the influencers to be against the Most High. If you're doing anything that even resembles anything the Most High told us to do, you are now cut off. You are now getting warnings. You are now, on the threat list. Okay? Because like I said before, if you're doing some good out here, even speaking any good. Okay? And especially with these celebrities and stuff, if they're out here speaking any good, doing any good, and especially doing good with the platform that they gave them, that Satan gave them, then they are now Satan's enemy. Because Satan is bad, Satan is evil. Good is the enemy of Satan. Okay? So just as I was seeing, Tekashi 6ix9ine help people, and just as I was seeing, that he had a good heart, the elite were too. So they already peeped, what he was doing, which is why they planned to lock him up, and has. It was all an agenda from the start, guys. It was all an agenda from the start. Okay? Which is why, you heard about his video shoot getting shot up as well. I mean, they were trying to kill him. Let's be real. Kill him because, at this point, there's no more warnings. I think he got robbed at some point. That was a warning. But he kept on doing good. You know what I mean? He kept on giving to people. He kept on trying to get other people to give to people. So at this point, with his video shoot getting shot up, they were trying to kill him. And since they couldn't, do it, they said, well, we're going to go ahead and lock him up. That was the plan from jump, so, whatever. Just go ahead and lock him up for life. They've had it out for Tekashi 6ix9ine for a long time now. We don't know what will really happen to him in jail. I've been seeing a lot of people say, he's going to be cloned and things like that. But, we don't really know what's going to happen to him in jail. But I do know that before he went to jail, he was a good person. And what he was doing as far as helping people was beautiful. What he was doing as far as charity was beautiful. Because charity, I meant to say this as well whenever I read that verse. Satan knows everything in the Bible. He knows what the Most High has told us. So with that being said, why do you think he has little charity things out here? I don't know what they're called. Charity groups or something. Whatever. But, why do you think he has that out here? Because he knows what the Most High is truly saying. And he always wants to flip everything. So he's like, no, give to these set charities that I have out here in the world for you to give to. Don't actually give, personally, face to face. Don't actually have, don't actually have human interaction and feel another person's pain. feel another person's struggle and truly want to help them, I got these little fake things set up that you give all your money to, and knowing that we're really not going to help the people that really need it. Because that's how Satan's got this world set up. So like I said, I mean, before Tekashi was, in jail, I seen he was a good person. And what he was doing as far as helping people and having charity was absolutely beautiful. Which is why he is in jail. Okay? I personally just hope that, he if he does get out, that he doesn't become a Kodak Black, if that makes sense. I really hope that they don't use an imposter or clone him or, whatever the situation may be. But, I mean, if he is a big enough influencer or if he has a big enough brand, then they might go ahead and let him out, mind control the crap out of him, clone him, put an imposter out here, whatever, period, but it would be because his brand is that much of an influence. Or they can use him for an agenda, whatever the case may be. It seems as though they were already trying to use him for an agenda as to why his hair is crazy colors and he has all those tattoos and, just crazy stuff. But, him as the person, him truly was a good person and trying to help people, not going along in a sense with the brand that they were trying to create him to be. So, I just wanted to speak about him really quickly and, let you know the real reason he's locked up, guys. And it's kind of funny, because, when I first started my podcast, I wasn't going to talk about celebrities. I was like, that's so low level is what I was thinking, at that time. Until I started seeing some real ones in the bunch. I started seeing them really doing good or really speaking knowledge, and etc. And so, I felt as though that was something to cover and that was something to open people's eyes to as well. And far too much do I see people saying that, celebrities get what they deserve, like Tekashi 6ix9ine, because they sold out and etc. But that's the thing, guys. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. We must not judge people based off their past. Rather, they sold out or not. All we can do truly is pray that they return to the Most High. That's all we can do because they are people as well. That's why I said I try to look at the person, not the brand and the image that Satan is trying to throw at us. Okay? And, like I said, with these celebrities, there are some real ones in the bunch. Okay? But I just wanted to, bring that to you guys' attention. What this Tekashi 6ix9ine guy was really doing out here. And regardless of his image and things like that, we have to have discernment. We have to look past certain things to be able to see the truth. So, like I said, it was very beautiful. And, if I was rich or, had, the money to go around the world and help people as he did, I definitely would. So, for him to ask celebrities to help him, and challenge him help people type thing, and they didn't, is unbelievable because, when all the hurricane stuff was going on and disaster things was happening, Kevin Hart got on his Instagram and was like, yeah, like I'm challenging everybody, all the celebrities, give back to the victims of these disasters and things like that. Once again, controlled mindset. Like I just said with the holiday season, they say that's when you can love. That's when you can give people things. That's when you can help people. Same thing with natural disasters and things of those natures. You know, they say, "Oh, we need to help everybody. Oh, because the natural disaster, because the hurricane, because whatever, happened." I mean, that's a controlled mindset. Honestly, these celebrities should be helping every day. They got the funds to do it, right? So why are they not helping every day? Why are they not everywhere they go? They say they traveled across the whole world, but what have you done for the people? You know? But, like I said, I just wanted to come really quick, talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine, and why he really went to jail. And obviously it's because, he was spreading goodness out here, goodness and love. And, we're at a time where that's not going to fly. So, I really hope that this message was understandable. I hope you enjoyed this, got something out of this. And I just really appreciate you tuning in. Please stay tuned. Please continue to come back. I'm going to have more episodes coming, Father willing. So you guys stay tuned and stay locked in and continue to seek knowledge, okay? Continue to try to wake up your brethrens, and just continue to meet everybody with love. The love of the Most High, not whatever antichrist love or something that they're trying to push out here in the media, because I've been seeing that as well. But the actual love of the Most High, everything He's telling you, embody that in your spirit, and let that shine. Okay. But yeah, guys, all praise and glory and honor to the Most High. He is so merciful and so just, so amazing. Build that connection with Him while you can. You know, repent every day. Okay. And like I said, have charity in everything you do, guys. Don't just have it around whatever times that they're telling you to have it. Love one another. We're not each other's enemies out here, okay? Our battle is not with flesh and blood, okay? But the wickedness in high places. All right? Like I said, I hope this is understandable, and you guys stay tuned, and may the Most High be with us all. This is Humble Spirit. Stay humble, guys.